We've taken you to some offbeat places in these last 10 years, but none come close to the Duce.
So Andy, this has to be probably the coolest and hippest place in downtown Phoenix.
It's hard to describe. We tell people that they really have to come experience the Duce.
This place just oozes a vibe. You might recognize it if you're from the Windy City.
It's really sort of like our own personal playground.
Yes, but it's more like a street with a playground. And the playground is surrounded by shops and a bar, and grill, and a gym, and soda fountain. And it's all under one roof.
You just come to the Duce, you chill, you can do a little bit of everything. You can shop, you can hop in the ring, you can take a crazy intense workout class. We do a lot of weddings here, we do a lot of birthday parties. It's really turned into kind of a fun party place.
Back in the day, when this building was built in the late 20s, it was right before Prohibition ended. And so the Duce neighborhood was what the locals referred to, because it was all the illegal gambling joints, speakeasies, jazz clubs. This was sort of the rockin' part of downtown Phoenix.
Okay.
But it was also the original produce district. So we just say it's, produce meets Prohibition.
Steve and Andy were in the clothing business for 19 years in Chicago, and both believe it was fate that brought them to the warehouse.
We were going to retire for a year, and by noon we thought, okay, we're going to kill each other by dinner, and got an email of this building, jumped in the Jeep, pulled up and said, I literally put up at the corner of Lincoln and Central and turned to Steve and I said, we are in trouble.
When we discovered this place by accident, we thought, wow, this is just like nothing we've ever seen in Phoenix.
Well, you know what's really interesting is that once you're inside here, you wouldn't know where you are. Is there a part of this entire building that you would say belongs to you? That you kind of oversee?
The bar restaurant piece, for sure. The recipes are all my recipes in the trailer, so I created the menu, I created the cocktail menu. That all began when we found the original bar from the Black Orchid back in Chicago.
Oh my gosh.
We found that before we even bought the building.
You're gonna need more than just an evening to take in all the Duce has to offer. Before you order dinner and a cocktail, you're gonna have to play some ping pong or sandbag toss. You might even be tempted to put on your dancing shoes and cut a rug. And no doubt the kids, or you, will want to shake from the Shake Shack. The retro clothing racks will make you long for the days you wanted to skip gym, but stay dressed in your sweatshirt and bumpers. But chances are Steve is not gonna let you skip gym.
Okay, tell me about the boxing thing, because how many bars do you go to where you've got a boxing ring right in the middle of them? Not many.
I've never been to one.
Look at you.
Yeah, for an old
so
guy,
fit.
I'm fit, but
I mean, are you a trainer? Are you a boxer?
I sort of fell into the training business when I opened the Duce. I've always trained my friends and my brother, and it's always been something I've loved because I'm an old collegiate wrestler. It sort of stuck with me. So I have this old school style of training.
Old school? There's something fabulous and comforting about that phrase. So take a trip downtown, meet Andy and Steve, and relish in the old school charm and fun of the Duce.